Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you to tune in to KI Culture Radio. Hakeem, what's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What is cracking like it?
Living the dream, being here with my friends.
Hey, Hakeem, I know you live in the dream, but Hakeem,
Listen,
what that hoe look?
Boy, that hoe looks so hard.
Yo,
that hoe looks so hard.
Look at the KI Culture Radio beanie, bro. That jug is like
that hoe looks so hard. What?
I was telling my homeboy, because my homeboy in New York, I'm like, I'm gonna rock the beanie. Shout out to Thanos.
Thanos. Mr. Five Rings. Mr. Five Rings in the building. Mr. BMW Smooth. BMW WWU.
Yeah, but my people were like, yo, your stuff came out. Look there. I was like, the Benny is here, big dog.
We here to get it. Shout out.
Ken Dog say his is in traffic.
Listen, shout out to Ken Dog, man. Ken Dog, I love Ken Dog. I gotta break bread with you, man. That's like my long lost brother I found. And I'm finding him all over again. I'm like, damn, man.
Oh man, I told you I'm gonna make you a rich man. But I told you because I'm gonna buy, bro. And you know you got other colors too. You got one in red, which I'm gonna get. Yeah. You know I gotta get the black. I was like, let me touch the black, but I like it. It looks good because I'm in New York, so
you know definitely. You always traveling though. You always listen, the nigga out of town every day. Press one. Shout outs to my other long lost brother from Arkansas. That's my long lost brother, Ashton Wims. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to you guys. So you already know it's Freestyle Friday. So we don't really have a particular topic. We looking around social media to see what's going on, see what's happening. So Jordan told me this topic. So pretty much a Duke basketball player, Jerry McCain, got into fingernail polish. Fingernail Hakeem. Guys are painting their fingernails. But Hakeem, I'm being honest with you. Guys been doing this for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the days, I think in high school they used to call them like gore type of people. People that was in the drama club. Goth.
Yeah.
They was always painting their nails. So to me, it was nothing new. But let's take a look at this Duke basketball player talk about pretty much fingernail. Guys painting their fingernails. Let's take a look. Shout out to Jordan for this topic as well.
Hold on 1 minute.
So you telling me I'm gonna see you going around painting your fingernails?
No. If I do that, slap the shit out of me.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I'm like, you got a nice fasting taste.
No. I gotta stand on business. We ain't painting no fingernails.
It started, I'd say now 3 years ago. It was my last year of high school. My mom
does
the
video?
Just started off there, and she's done it for my whole life. So it's kind of always been around me, and then nobody else does it. I like to kind of do new things. I don't really care what people have to say about it.
So every week it changes?
Every week it changes.
Oh, there's nothing wrong. I get manicures now.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong. We've got to keep our hands fresh.
Got to keep your hands fresh. This is where all the gold comes from.
I was gonna say this hand right here, this arm is gonna take you a lot of places. So you got to keep it looking good.
Painting my nails right now, and I just did this side white, and I'm gonna do this side blue. And I thought I'd just talk to you guys a little bit about why. Going the Duke blue as usual. Just do some self-care time. I think everybody should do some self-care for themselves. For me, it's nail painting. I'm sorry if that offends any of you guys. My favorite nail polish to use though is the Sally Hansen Insta Dry, because it only takes 60 seconds to dry. Not my best job, but not my worst. While they dry, it only takes 60 seconds. I'm gonna tell you guys why I paint my nails. There's really no crazy reason to it. It helps me not bite my nails. I went into a salon one time and I decided to pick out a color, and I thought it looked nice. I know a lot of people disagree, a lot of people don't like it, but I'm just gonna be myself and do what I think looks nice. One of the reasons why I kept painting my nails is I had a game after I painted my nails, and I ended up playing really well. So, I'm not crazy superstitious, but if I thought it looked nice, I thought it helped me play better, and so far it's worked. So I'm gonna just keep doing it, I guess. And just like that, the nails are done. I'm able to do whatever, go play basketball or anything I need to do.
Hakeem, your take, big dog.
So now I come from a very masculine father. I would have got my ass whooped up and down the street. So this is the new age young boys. This is what they do. I can't say nothing about it. I'm not from this era. You know what I mean? That's all I could say.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, like I told you, growing up in high school, I used to see guys doing that, but it used to be the other side of the community, if you know what I mean, the other side of the community. Yeah. They used to do it a lot, but like for black, for men today, I'm not going to just focus too much on black men and races, but for them to be doing that today, I find it to be like Ken Dog said, it's a very feminist trait for men to be painting their fingernail. I think that's more of a woman's thing. Now, don't get me wrong, when I go do my manicure and pedicure, sometimes they use like a clear white thing for your nails. So some people consider that to be nail polish. So but to me, I don't have an issue with that. But to me, like actually changing your fingernail to turn a certain type of color, that's why I'm like, okay, I think you might be on the feminine side, or you could kind of see that he was probably more likely raised with his mother. Hakeem, you know, he was more likely raised with his mother. His mom probably taking him to beauty salons, taking him to girly things. So he pretty much embedded those things. So that's why I say certain things a woman shouldn't do. A woman should never raise a boy. That's my thing. I think women should always let the boy be raised with that, so we can show him how to do masculine things. So it won't end up like that. But at the end of the day, people don't. I can't. You know, sadly to say, but in the comments, a lot of people didn't have an issue with it. A lot of people didn't have an issue with it. They were like, okay, cool. That's what he liked to do.
And I think that because people don't want to like feel like they're picking on people, but we got to understand something. You're not blurring the lines of what a man and a woman, or what's feminine and what's masculine now. We're making this stuff up as we go along. So the thing is, most women ain't gonna have a problem with it because they're not dating them. Oh, it's nice. Why are we dating? But real women ain't dealing with men like that. Like, come on. You know, real men got their nails under their fingernails dirty. They done been out to work all day. They girls is the one chipping at the nails and cutting their toenails.
Yeah, but it's not sexy though to come home from work with your nails dirty. You're supposed to go in the shower and clean them things.
Yeah, you are.
Don't touch your woman, your nails dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you already know real hardworking men fingernails are dirty and their feet stink. They feet smell like the backyard boogie, and they girls, when they sitting on there to the counter, the girl get the bucket and say, "Child, please." You know what I mean? But the bills is paid. She know that's her job.
See, say that right in the shower. I'm gonna tell you better go take your ass a shower. Don't be coming over there. You stinking up the place, man.
Hey, Key, you know the feet gonna stink if you hard working. You know what I mean?
No, but take a shower. You're not supposed to go straight to your woman.
I'm asking you gonna go in there, but the feet stink though. We're not doing this.
Hakeem, it's not sexy enough, man. You go in there.
I know.
See, women, they get turned off by it. They be like, no.
They want that metrosexual type guys, the one who keep their nails cut. You better leave the shoes outside. Okay, I give you that. I can compromise. Leave the shoes outside. Jump in the shower. No outside clothes on the bed. I give you that. But the painting of the nails blue in that, he said, "Thanks, Hakeem, for supporting Blue Eye Workers." Yeah.
No, but still, your feet stinking, man. Go get a pedicure, man, so they can clean up the dead skin, man.
Real blue collar workers, they gonna go to the Chinese place. They can't do it.
But come on, they man. No, man. You can't. You gotta be clean out here, man. You can't be doing that.
They don't know that. And listen, as much money as you spending on the woman, she better cut them toenails. She said, "Your feet stink." She said, "Your feet stink. We ain't laying in the bed together. You're gonna have to suffer through the pain."
Look, you better. That was trying to tell you. No. Women ain't gonna wanna. No, man.
Suffer through the pain. Shout out to them blue collar workers whose feet stink.
Oh man. Man, I can't. I'm not gonna entertain you with this conversation, man. You gonna get us canceled, man. You know this man that actually watches, and you tell them about go around have your feet stinking. They're like, man, you stinking? No, man. And your feet start stinking, go and get a pedicure, and so they can clean out that dead skin of yours.
But if she stays there and suffer through the pain and smell the funk, then she loves you.
Right, Natasha? This beanie look fire. I've been telling Hakeem, I'm like, yo, what do you do? Like, I'm in love with this beanie. And I got a lot of beanies. So for me to like, look, it is fire. And I know somebody gonna steal the idea, but he did his thing on this one. This one right here is A1 fire. A1 fire. Especially when it's cold.
Yeah.
Oh, Hakeem, we're gonna be out here stunting. We're gonna be stunting.
Especially when we go to Montreal, we're gonna have the beanie on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I might have to buy you a beanie, man. You need to get a beanie yourself, man. Even though you're the creator of it, you're like, yo, how you get a beanie? You're the creator.
Yeah. Everybody need to have one before me, though. You know what I mean? I'm still shoveling. I gotta work. I gotta still work for it. I don't deserve it yet.
Yeah, but this beanie's fire. It's fire. What's good? So, whoa. I don't know. I thought for some reason I blocked Ruthless Truth. I don't know how you say that.
Ruthless say I'm tamed.
No, but real man Hakeem ain't supposed to have his feet stinking. Real man ain't supposed to have his fingernail painted. It's just not. No, sir. No, sir. But moving along. So Wally Taylor from Day 26. I don't know y'all remember from making the band Day 26. Pretty much he been saying Diddy been robbing from them from the get-go. Which everybody already kind of knew that. Yeah. You actually could kind of see on one of the Day 26 episodes when they was complaining like, yo, we haven't gotten the check yet. These guys was eating like freaking, I forgot what they was eating. I think they was eating like oodles and noodles. Like they were struggling. I remember one time I think Wally was getting into it with his baby mama like, yo, I'm waiting on the check. Diddy ain't clear the check yet. And all their managers was acting funny. But let's play the clip with Wally talking about Diddy robbing from Day 26.
Found the porns in the house. And the box was labeled, take that. I was like, man, that hell yeah, he robbed us. And we want our fucking money. God damn it. No, he did rob us though. I ain't bullshitting about the robbery. But, hey, man, he in a bit of a pickle right now.
Daddy.
Not funny. It's funny, but it's still, I don't know. I don't want to laugh at no shit while some shit happened, but... Hey, motherfucker say Diddy had got on a jet and got the fuck up out of there. That shit funny as hell to me. I was like, man, you got to find a surveillance camera. Diddy had jogging to that bitch. Diddy was probably hitting it on the surveillance. Shit would have been a shit show a long time ago. Never tried me, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, no. Fucking know who to try, who not to try, I guess. I mean, this is what it is. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't from around here. You know, so play with who you want to play with. Yeah, I mean, other than that, though, you know, the money for them goddamn songs now, that's a different ballgame. Whenever they start saying, hey, man, we give a fuck about the fuckery of them songs, too. I'll be front and center like, yeah, you know what? I want my what's up? God gonna be God, you know, so you can think what you want to think, man. He gonna come get his. So that's just the bottom line. So whatever you reap, what you sow, and you gonna stand on that and understand that, and that's just what it's gonna be. Every day, all day. It ain't for me to go and help. God do his own thing. And then he put himself in position to let you know that he in control of it. So, you know, at that point, you just let God do God. It ain't for me. For this battle is not yours.
Hey, Hakeem, he sound hurt.
Yeah, he does.
He does sound hurt, though.
They said they found a porn.
I ain't gonna lie, Hakeem, he sound hurt. He sound hurt. But go ahead, Hakeem, your take.
Man, like, the only thing I don't like about this is a lot of people are coming online to talk about this stuff. Like, he didn't even have to give his commentary. Like, and I understand he hurt because he can't. Like, one thing about Diddy, as vicious, he's a very vicious businessman. A lot of these guys can't release music because they got him in real effed up contract. So I understand, like, this is Biggie, this is Diddy's karma. But I do think that if you're not fighting for this, and this is why it's always good to the Minister Farrakhan say, we're not supposed to laugh when we see a man fall down. We're supposed to learn. We need, everybody here need to learn from Diddy's mistakes. What did he do wrong? And watch what he got himself into to why he is to the place he in right now, and all that freaky deaky stuff he was doing and exploiting people. So that's my take on that. We need to learn from this.
But Hakeem, this is my issue I have with like people coming out about Diddy. Why you didn't do that before?
No, that is true. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. The only one that did it, I'm being honest, was I think Aubrey from Danny Kane. She's the only one that used to speak against Diddy. Everybody else was just quiet, keeping it to themselves. Now you see the man is down. Now you want to speak about it. That's the only issue what I had with this Diddy situation. Because I'm like, why y'all not didn't say anything before? Even Cassidy were like, she was with Diddy through the whole time of their pretty much debacle or their relationship. Now you want to speak. Now you want to speak against Diddy because you pretty much losing a lot of resources. That I'm like, come on, make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. That's why a lot of people say, "Oh, this seems like it's a money grab." Because like, okay, why talk now? Why didn't you do that before when you was on day 26? You knew he was taking you guys money. You pretty much y'all guys lunch money. Because some of these guys had kids and family.
No,
and
definitely
wasn't getting paid.
It was bad. It was really bad. You do got a point. And also too, we don't want to hear the excuse that people say that, oh, he was gonna hurt us and do then. A lot of these people didn't know how to fight, and sometimes those contracts was ironclad. You signed a messed up contract. You didn't do your due diligence. That's why I say money ain't everything. Sometimes you'll sell your soul and you end up right back in the projects. Damn. You know what I mean? You end up right back in the projects. I walked away from big money because I know my mama told me, don't be sold. All that glitter ain't gold.
But it's sad. A lot of people say this is the demise of Diddy. I don't think so because apparently, of course, TMZ, they saw Diddy the other day. He was on Top Golf, pretty much hiking by your house over there on Top Golf in Miami with his twins.
You see?
He don't care.
Yeah, he's living his life. And yo, Ron, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna have to agree with you. This, I don't think he's gonna have the type of issue. I think he's gonna bounce back for this, but he also gonna talk a lot of shit if he beat all this and no nothing is found, no freaky deaky stuff. Remark my word, if he doesn't get convicted or he doesn't lose millions of dollars, he's gonna talk the most cash money shit.
Boy. His enterprise, what I think they say Diddy worth right now close to $1 billion.
Yeah,
he's pretty much gonna be worth like $3 to $4 billion.
Yeah, basically.
Oh God, that man! I was telling people, I don't think this is the mind of Diddy, but like you said, if you don't get incarcerated or you don't get the clubs, Diddy gonna keep doing the thing. Shout out to Jordan. Jordan's in the building. Jordan's in the building.
Let's get it.
Is in the building. So moving on. So Sweetie revealed she sleep with gospel music on because demons attack her in her sleep. Now this is very deep because normally when it comes to the aspect of spirituality, you normally hear artists normally don't talk about it unless they are actually a gospel singer or that pretty much that speak about things like this because some people are afraid to talk about certain things that actually happen within their life. Shout out to Mr. Muhammad is in the building. So Sweetie pretty much was on an interview and she talks about how she sleep with gospel music on because when she sleeps, she feel like demons are attacking her. Hakeem, let's play that clip. And I think it's very transparent of her as well.
How I was set up to be this involved with the spiritual world. So for one, like the apartment I grew up in had a lot of paranormal activity. When I go to sleep at night, if I'm not sleeping next to somebody, I have to play gospel music.
To this day?
To this day. Wow. Or I'll get attacked. Like that sleep paralysis, like I'll get But I get that every time if I don't play gospel music when I sleep.
That's wow. So you always got to make sure it rolled, whatever. Like for you,
if I'm by myself, yes, I have to play it because I'll get it. Like I don't know what that's called, and I got to do more research.
Right.
But
and when you say attack, Saweetie, what do you mean?
Like in my dream,
right?
Like when you can't wake up, and you feel like somebody's sitting on top of you.
Yes, man.
Like it's real, and especially when I started like meditating more, I feel like the stronger I became spiritually, the more I started getting attacked. I don't know how I was set up to be this involved with the spiritual world. So for one, like the apartment I grew up in had a lot of paranormal activity. When I go to sleep at night.
Wow, that's crazy. I love the transparency because, a lot of artists don't speak about that, but for her to speak about that was very dope of her. Go ahead, King.
I believe everything she had, but I'm a little bit conflicted with her and a lot of the other people.
Go ahead.
The way they present themselves in the public is counteractive to her preaching what she just said. I listen to her music. Nothing about what she talk about is godly. So you're fighting demons because you are double dutching from the demon world to the good world and asking for God to save me, but you want to accept the demon's money. Ain't nothing godly about what you do and how you prance around and the things you say in your music. That doesn't representative of God. Yeah, you need gospel music. You're trying to fight yourself. It's called shouldn't be living alone. That's another thing.
Natalia said protect yourself from the Jimmy.
Yeah, from the gym, yeah. But she can. Let me tell you what's easy way to protect her stuff. Stop doing that goofy shit. Stop doing the goofy stuff. Live your life right. Do this. Living your life right is not going to get you $1 million. You're not going to, you know what I mean? You might have an opportunity to make some money. God might bless you. Some people who live the right way, but you're not ultimately, when you start playing the way she's saying, yes, you need gospel music to play to try to wear off those spirits that you constantly attracting. The negative energy you constantly attracting.
But Hakeem, do you think you being too tough on her though?
I'm tough on her and the gangsters and the drillers. I despise those people who go around here and say they spinning blocks but ask for God for forgiveness. No, I'm gonna give her the same energy as them. Same thing with Sexy Red. I hate when she praises God for her success when it's counteractive to what God preaches in the Bible and how she does it. That's why I say she's talking about paranormal activity. All that is true. But also remember why paranormal activity is attracting you. I sleep good at night. I can go to.
So you're saying something she's doing wrong?
She has to be
doing wrong. That's why is it? Okay, I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? You sleep good at night. We all sleep good at night. We praise the Lord. We praise the Bible. We go out here and do everything right. I can go to a cemetery right now and feel comfortable. Spend a night there. I'm not going to get in. I walk with God. I don't walk with the demon. I'm on God's side. So people got to understand it. What are you doing to attract these things? Some of these things just don't naturally there unless it's a purely evil place. But if you don't live in that apartment no more, but you know that if you're not playing gospel music as a barrier, no, you're attracting those negative energies and those spirits.
No, but I kind of do believe in her when it comes to the aspect of the spirituality. I think all that, pretty much all that she's saying is real because I used to experience stuff like that too as well. As a kid growing up, I used to be like, I never used to understand. I was like, why I can't move? Why I can't speak of it? Like it felt so real, like so real. But then the more I understand spirituality, Christianity, and all these other type of religion, I started to realize that like you pretty much you say everything I can you say 110%. You're fighting against yourself. So pretty much she's doing something that she's not supposed to be doing. So those type of energy, that's what they're attracting. That's why I asked you those type of questions. So shout out to DJ Charm, he's in the building. And also Why High. I didn't get Why High hip proper introduction. Shout out to you guys if you be in the building. Yeah, so I forgot it is. Happy Good Friday, everybody. For those that celebrate Good Friday. Today is Good Friday. So I know a lot of people are fasting. A lot of people are getting ready for their mass. And a lot of people are getting ready to go to church. So happy Good Friday for those who celebrate Good Friday. So Hakeem, it's a dope thing but the reason why I like her so much because I think it was a different type of artists or pretty much her sharing those type of thoughts with her audience. I think it's really good. Because, like I keep saying, a lot of rappers, a lot of singers won't do that. They'll be like, no.
No, it's good. I'm happy that she said that because it does show the dichotomy of people in the industry on what they're going through and know that they're double dutching with the devil. Let's take Mase for an example. We just seen to him. Look how he walked away from millions of dollars and God gave it right back to him after he just started walking the righteous path.
Good point. That's a good point.
You see what I'm saying? Imagine the demons he was talking about he was dealing with and all the stuff that he was carrying on following these type of things. So it's important we need to understand that. And like my Severlin said in the comments, Muhammad said we need to learn from these things.
I agree. But like always, moving along. So Shannon Sharpe recently on Club Shay Shay have Offset pretty much. He did a feature with Offset. Really dope interview. So y'all want to go check it out. Check it out on Club Shay Shay. He have a great interview with Offset. So Offset pretty much went very direct with Shay Shay and told him to start wearing them tight ass pants. Hakeem, Shay Shay been wearing some tight ass pants for a very long time. Honest, I think he had a hip surgery. That's why he got to wear tight pants. But here is on Club Shay Shay, here's Shannon Sharpe telling Offset why he's wearing tight pants. But I think because he had hip surgery, that's why I think he have to wear tight pants. Because I think it balances. But here, Shannon gonna explain it. Go right ahead.
I stopped wearing them tight pants too.
No, I can't do that.
Yes, you got to, bro. I'm trying to tell you like a player. I'm trying to tell you like a player.
I ain't been letting them change me, man.
It ain't about that, bro. It's just you big.
I know.
You too big for that, bro.
Nah, but see, if I got on big clothes, they might.
Yeah, you gotta wear big clothes. But
I got on these big cargos. Okay, these fit. But when I got what you call them? When I'm out doing stuff for my Laportier, bro, I'm gonna be comfortable.
You can be comfortable in
I want comfortable.
You get a little trip.
I ain't uncomfortable in that. I'm comfortable in what I got.
So that's him explaining how Hakeem. He said he's comfortable, but at the same time, a lot of people are saying, okay, we know he had hip surgery. So, but I'm like, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but I think I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm right that he did have hip surgery. That's why he had to wear tight pants. But to him, he said he do it for fashion. Your take on that? But he is too big to be wearing tight pants.
Yeah, he very, very too big. I think that there's some people who can rock it and do it, and it doesn't look kind of off the bang. But I do think that I think it's like certain standards we have has always been here, and the way he dresses is not representation of what we might used to. Now, don't get me wrong. We live in America. You can live the way you want, but he's in our community, so we might look at certain things and be like, that might not be it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to lie to you. The other day he was like this, and he had on them tight pants with the little satchel bag. I'm like, come on, man.
Hey, you find a picture so we can show it. You
can
find a picture. No, but it's a fashion style. Because for today, in this generation, you can wear tight pants and there's no issue. Like a lot of guys I know that's not even flamboyant, they wear tight pants because they do it as a fashion statement.
Yeah, man, but
So I keep you telling me you go to the gala, you're not gonna wear tight pants?
Nah, man, I'm wearing a suit or I might wear some sweatpants or something. Fuck that.
Like you gotta be fashion, you gotta be hip. What you mean?
Man, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about that, bro. You feel me? Unless the young lady that I'm with, she had put me on, and she said, "Hey, I'm a She said, "I'm a."
You can find a picture. Hold
on, I'm looking for it.
But there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who wear tight pants and they don't have an issue with it. Especially if you have like a career job that you have to wear suits. You don't see guys wear tight pants. It's like whatever. To me, I get it. I don't have an issue with it. but some guys don't like it because especially someone like Offset who pretty much from the streets, he see that as, hey, hey, Shannon, you too big. It look like you kind of flamboyant wearing them tight pants. And he say, no, he don't care what people think, which is kudos to him. He's very confident within himself because you're not supposed to care what people think anyway.
Hold on.
Bless you.
Damn.
Bless you, my dude. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, I found it.
Go ahead. Show it for the audience so they can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Why you about to laugh?
Wait, listen. When y'all see this, y'all gonna roll. Hold on. Y'all gonna roll, Lord Jesus. Hold on. Ooh.
Shout out to Fresh Sound, Florida, in the building.
Look.
Here's the final stop of the day. Total Wines. See the line started over there. My last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. We don't do excuses here. We just get the job done. Because this one we signed up for.
See, that is too tight. See, look at his leg. That is too tight.
That's way too tight, man. That's way too tight. No.
I think because of his hip, but I could be wrong. That was like, I gotta do research on it, but I think it's because he had surgery, and I think the tightness keep it straightened. But from what it looks like to me, because remember he used to be a football player, so you know all those surgeries and all them getting hit. You know it creeps up to you at a certain age. Hey, look at Natasha.
She know that's the. He said that whole Joe don't hurt him. Said that whole outfit can't breathe.
And shout out to Joe don't hurt him. He coming in with the jokes.
He said that whole outfit can't breathe. Joe, don't do it to him, Joe. Lord Jesus.
No, but I'm telling you, because that thing is tight.
No, oh man, too tight, boy. He said those are not compression clothes enough. You know what I
mean? Shout out to Shannon for being true to himself. He don't care what you guys think. He said he's gonna continue to wear tight pants. He might wear loose, but that's crazy because in the interview he wear loose pants.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I don't know he do that, but let me leave Shannon alone. Shout out to Shannon. Shout out to Shannon and Club Shay. They hit 3 million subscribers. Shout out to them. He doing great things.
They're doing big things.
Big things. Shout out to him because he's doing something different. So he doing what he do. So Joe Budden give his take on Diddy, Homeland Security at his home. Do something. Now, Joe on his podcast pretty much say Diddy's done. He don't think Diddy's gonna recover from this. He was actually wrong about everything he said about Diddy. He said after he saw Homeland Security go to Diddy's home, ready to play, he said Diddy is done. Let's play that clip of Joe Budden talking about his thoughts on Diddy home being invaded.
I have no plausible deniability with Homeland at your house. You did something.
And with your private jet?
It's over for that best case scenario shit you're talking about. There is nothing to say that Puff is on the run, nor has he been charged with anything. So we want to be very clear in that.
True.
But we niggas. So, and we from where we from. So we look at this through that lens. And this is a wrap.
Yeah.
Not only is this a wrap, this is about to get much worse.
I agree. It is.
This is about to get bad. I didn't say that Puff is on the run, nor has he been charged with anything. So we want to be very clear in that.
True.
But we niggas.
Shout out to Butterfly Jones to being in the building. Shout out to you, my boy.
Butterfly.
Yeah, but your thoughts on Joe Budden talking about Diddy is pretty much done.
And I agree with he is done as far as public opinion. He ain't gonna do no jail time. But public opinion, as far as business, he might still be able to get some money if he do some backdoor stuff. But his image is tarnished way down now. Like he'll be like a blacklist superstar. Like we got a lot of people don't know Johnny Depp has a negative name. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Not
like
anymore. Not anymore. He beat the case.
Yeah. So there are certain people who still are not liked. Their blacklist doesn't mean they'll get excluded from certain things, but in our community, he just won't be revered and respected like that.
But do you find our community to be very hypocritical? Because at one point, everybody was with Diddy.
100%. 100%.
And why you say 100%?
So look at this. We switch up every time. No matter what it is, we'll switch up. We'll switch up on people. If something bad, we say, "Yep, he did it." You know what I mean?
I disagree because look what happened with O.J. Simpson. A lot of people was on his side. A lot of black people was on his side. They didn't show O.J. Simpson.
O.J.'s a different particular case, and I know I might sound hypocritical about that.
How so?
Yeah. Even though O.J. did not care about the community, he sure enough ain't care about black folks. He sure enough ain't respect black folks. But we like O.J. because he can play football. He can run that ball real good. That colored boy can run that ball real good. So you say it was a color thing. That was O.J. Yeah.
That was O.J.
That light-skinned boy can run that ball real good. That's why we love him. He's one of our favorite Heisman Trophy players. We don't know nothing. You know what I mean? We don't know nothing about his ideologies, what he believe in, what that. We just said, man, he run that ball real good though. That's all black people know about him.
But then P. Diddy get the end of the state, who I told get a lot of people opportunities in the music industry, even though he shaded a lot of people.
Yeah.
Is that really his fault? Because these guys didn't read their contract? You're supposed to read your contract. That's why you get lawyers involved.
You are 100% right, but let me tell you why a lot of people have an issue with that. We're saying that since he know people get messed over, he's black, so he ain't supposed to mess up over. Like, you understand, white folks been taken from us. Why you gonna take? That's why people got an issue. You know what I mean? They don't mind white folks taking from us. We love it when the white folks take for us and squeeze us dry. We say thank you. But when it's our brother, it's a problem. He say, man, you ain't supposed to do that. Only the white boy supposed to rape.
That was very hypocritical. That was it.
Yeah.
It's very hypocritical. That was I don't know. I think when Diddy does bounce back from this, if he can bounce back from this, I think a lot of people gonna be in court. Or a lot of people are like, nah, Diddy, I was just playing. He's gonna be someone to be feared, not respected though. They're gonna fear him because he's gonna come in with all these legal suits, and he got the money to do it too.
He definitely got the money to do it. Let's put that. Let's put that together. He definitely got the money to do it. He definitely got the money to do it. But then we also got to look at it from that point. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now moving on. So this one right here, Hakeem, I really wanted your take on this because it was a recent picture on the podcast. Pretty much, it was a guy and a lady talking about wearing hoodies to a nice restaurant. Is that acceptable? Now, some men going to a nice restaurant, they're wearing hoodies, they're wearing jackets, they're not wearing like fancy clothes. Some women have an issue with that. So let's play that clip, and I want to know your thoughts on that as well about men wearing hoodies to a nice restaurant.
I love that we about to talk about this. Yeah,
because I wear hoodies. I don't really. Go ahead.
On a date one time, and this was very simple, not even sitting at the table. I said, "Yo, take off your hoodie."
Wait, like off his top of his head?
That's crazy.
Wait, like
First of all, that's
he had a zip up sweater because it was cold and he didn't wear a jacket, but he had a button down shirt on. And I was just like, "Yo, like we're inside now. Take it off. Put it at coat check." Nah, I'm still cold. And I'm like, "But are you gonna go sit down at the table with the sweater on? That doesn't make any sense. Like your whole outfit for the restaurant is underneath the sweater. Like take off the sweater." And it was a back and forth. He did not want to
Yeah.
I was being passive aggressive?
Because you were trying to make it seem like the outfit that you wanted to display.
First of all, it was my date and he did not know where we were going, but I told him how to dress.
Wait, you're paying?
Yes.
So you see how men act?
It doesn't. First of all, it doesn't even matter who was. It doesn't even matter who was paying. I went on a.
Yeah, that was it. It was just a small clip. Just that. And yeah, she pretty much paid for the date. Your thoughts on that, Hakeem?
So me personally, man, I would have said if it's a real super nice restaurant, like you spending a couple $100, if you got big billions, then you could do what you want. But I always thought that there's one thing I'm gonna agree with women on. Like, yeah, keep yourself up. Like if we're going to somewhere really nice, and let's be nice and according. Now, if I'm taking you to the Cheesecake Factory or we going to certain places, no, I'm in the jeans and the t-shirt. But if I'm taking you to Nobles or we going to somewhere where I'm spending $500, I got to be in my Sunday's finest, dressed to the nines. I ain't wearing no sweater. I got the suit jacket with the Gucci belt.
No, but Cheesecake is a star 4. It's not a 5-star restaurant, but it's a star 4. I don't think you're supposed to be wearing hoodies anyway, Hakeem. And jeans.
That is true. That is true. I wouldn't wear that too. I probably will wear a polo or something. She said, why is she trying to make a hood nigga put his jacket on the coat rack? No Chaser got a point. No Chaser. Listen, I didn't even think about that. If he was wearing a sweater and she was paying for it, and he's wearing a sweater at a sit-down restaurant, that's a hood nigga she dealing with. She probably couldn't deal with somebody with decorum or some style about him.
But Hakeem, we keep talking about this 150 times. Women don't want guys like that, man.
No, listen, I'm starting to believe you. You say, the other day you say women want pain. And then,
Hey, look, you starting to believe it.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe it.
I'm trying to tell you, they don't want no, man. I mean, the guy that got himself together, the guy that wears suits, the guy that's clean, the guy that's sharp. No, they want a guy that they can fix. Prime example. Hakeem, look, prime example. Look how she was excited, be like, yo, look how look what she said. She's like, look, I'm paying for this. I took him to the restaurant. I'm telling him what to wear. She like to be controlling, bro. There's some women that like to be very controlling of the whole situation.
Man, that shit crazy, bro.
And she was like, I'm the one paying, so if I'm the one paying, you supposed to wear what I'm telling you to wear.
Yeah. So you see, you can't, I would have been like, mama, you can't do that, baby. Baby, I would have been like, baby love, let's not go like that. You know what I mean? Because we can't control the way you dress and the way you want to do things. Like, let's not put it to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it sounds like she's controlling. Look, DJ trying to say, I agree. It sounds controlling. Yeah, it sounds like she is. Sounds like she's very controlling. Yes.
Triumph, you're 100% right. Her tone and the way she was conveying the message sound like she run the show. She doesn't. Yeah. She doesn't let nobody do anything. And we run away from women like that.
Now I'll be telling some guy, we be having a conversation. I'll be telling some guy sometimes it's good to act like you're broke. Don't act like you're rich. Act like you're broke.
100%.
Because when you act like you're rich and you act like, oh, I'm balling, I'm paying for everything, then when you see the woman start acting different. But then when you act like you're broke, let her pay for something. Okay. You see how she really truly acts.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
And look, and no change says so the jacket ruined the whole dinner. It doesn't make any sense.
Like, and let's be real about it. If that's truly your man or your husband, you're going to do what you want. And this is why I say that other races don't complain the way we complain with their mates. You feel me? I've seen white couples come in certain places and the man got on a Hawaiian shirt.
Not even that, Hakeem, they be wearing sandals.
Yeah.
Sandals, not dress shoes, sandals.
Sandals, yeah. The strap-on sandals.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm like.
Correct. We pick and choose, and we very hypocritical because we pick and choose what we got to do.
Come on, bro.
I don't see Natasha's comment. Yeah, we pick and choose.
It says, sonning the gentleman you're courting is not the smart move. He's a man, not a baby. Natasha, you hit it right then and there. He say, yo, no chaser say Caesar's Palace sandals.
It is.
Only listen. You gotta been to Vegas to know what he's talking about.
Exactly. I've been to Vegas, so I know what you're talking about.
Only a nigga who travel and say something like that. Who been around? He say Caesar's Palace.
Yeah. No chasing travel. He travel for real.
Them old white folks, they go everywhere with the strap-on sandals and the cargo shorts, and like they at the Palazzo and all that in the sandals. They don't care.
We went there. You saw when we went to that fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
You saw them guys anywhere.
They wasn't
nice, just and clean.
I thought y'all was over. Listen, they made y'all look overdressed. You had on the suit. Jabari had on the suit. What's your homeboy that look kind of Spanish, but he black? Didn't he go with y'all?
Omar.
Omar was dressed to the yeah. I thought that was crazy.
Crazy, bro. That was in our community we be trying to do things right, but then we realize what we're doing is actually wrong, because then you have other races that go to these high-end restaurants. They wear whatever. A prime example, Hakeem, I went to Prime 112. I promise you, I went to Prime 112.
Mm-hmm.
I went in there. I looked like I was the only best dressed guy there, literally. I was so mad. I see guys coming in there with hoodies, literally with white T-shirt. I was like, bruh, are you kidding me?
Which is
and this
crazy.
is a famous Prime 112 in Miami Beach. So anybody that's in Miami Beach, they know like Prime 112 is well known. So they win whatever. The only place I think people actually do dress up Hakeem is the Versace restaurant. They do dress up. That's the only place I know for a fact. Like they're very particular about the dress code.
Yeah, they're not gonna play about that though.
Cause we went there for my brother's birthday. Shout out to Prod. Prod is in the building. Yeah, so yeah.
Shout out to Prod, man. Listen, Prod, you the one with the dreads, right? Yeah. Shout out to my brother. I just want to make sure I'm
the one that's always looking. He's always working like Nate Knott.
He worked every day with that boy grinded.
No, I'm like that. Security. That's security job.
He say hoes never get cold. They be happy your man ain't in a hole. You better write about that.
But he would. But okay, I keep moving along. This one you don't actually kind of like Hakeem, because Camila Love said he ain't a woman. He don't want to meet your kids. He's talking about single mom. So let's play that clip. He said, I don't want to meet your kids. I just want to meet you and only focus on you. I don't want to meet none of your kids. But let's play the clip of Camila Love talking about I don't want to meet your kids.
I don't like girls that let you meet their kids right away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was she was sending me to the store with her kids and shit. This is the first day I'm over there. Like, can you take them to these niggas don't even know my name. They at the store calling me man and shit. Man, can we get some chips and shit? Like, you don't even know me. So it's like, you be over there and you like, I'm gonna hit this shit, but this is, you wild for living like this. But I'm a smack, but I'm not coming back. I mean, I might, but I'm gonna have to be in a drought to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever told yourself, I ain't never coming back over here, and then get that
4 o'clock in the morning,
man, ain't nobody picking up, and you just call the like, you want something from the county? I don't like girls that let you meet their kids right.
So Hakeem, what's your thoughts? Because a lot of single mothers, they tend to do that. When you're in a relationship with them, they always want you to meet their kids. Your thoughts on that?
Women who don't have a family support, women who are in the ghetto, do that all the time. I'm speaking from experience. It is dangerous and it is detrimental when you incorporate your kids too early into the relationship. I agree with him too. We don't know if this is going to last. A lot of women do that. Some of them have no choice to do that because they can't find nobody. And sometimes you might have to suffer to be by yourself. They will hope all men are monolith, thinking that they could be understanding, but that's not the case. It's dangerous out here. Some of these dudes are psychos. So, but then you could turn off a good man when you put so much on his plate so early, especially a man with no kids. You feel me? If you looking to incorporate your kids into your lifestyle, you need to find somebody who has no choice too, and y'all could work that out. But I totally agree with him. I'm not trying to like, if I'm dating somebody with their kids, I don't think I should meet your kids. I need to enjoy you first, and then slowly but surely, if I know me and you are a compatible match, then you can incorporate your kids later on. But when you do it so early, yes, you're gonna rub it off. Then he said, yeah, I'm just gonna tap this a couple times and this, because you know, we know you don't got no babysitter, so you're gonna be at home at 4:00 at night.
That one can say that's the issue. Majority of the time they don't have a babysitter. So if they don't have a babysitter, chances are you're gonna meet their kids, because let's say we go to a woman, because you know, how can you know we used to date single mothers, so you know that's not annoying. So more likely she'll like come over my crib. I'm gonna put the kids to bed. I'm gonna clean them on, wash them, put them to bed, and then you can come through. So you come through, and then Ted may probably wake up out of his sleep, go to the kitchen, boom. You can't stop that from happening because you're dealing with a single mother. So my best bet is, I think guys who doesn't want to meet women's kids, I think you should pay for a babysitter, or where she makes sure she has someone watching the kids, then ask her to come over to your place.
Now look at this. You say something good, pay for a babysitter, but now you're overcompensating though.
How? I'm paying for the babysitter. I want to spend time with the lady. So
yeah, but that's doing too much, because then you want to know, what is she going to do to put in some work? You actually, you get what I'm saying? You doing a lot. You paying for a babysitter. So this is another person's kid. Your husband, your ex should be watching the kid so you could be able to find another mate. He doesn't have access to the kid. He can go about and do his business, but now somebody else got to take the blunt of the responsibility. And then most black men will. You know what I mean? To be like, yeah, I'm going to do this and tap this ass. You know what I mean? I'll pay a little couple dollars. You right. But then I'm saying, should you do it?
DJ trying to say all day women with no kids. That's true, but remember, we live in a city where I say 80% of women got kids.
A lot of them got kids.
You got to find a 20%, which is very hard.
Listen, bro. Listen.
In the city we in. I'm talking about the city we in. I'm not talking about outside the city.
Outside,
you go to other cities like Dallas, Atlanta, New York, all the other places, you'll find one with no kids. Houston.
Listen,
I don't know if you see First Time say she should pay for her own babysitter. That's coming from Fresh Sound.
Fresh. You dead on, homie. I wanted to say that too, but I didn't want to get jumped on. If you want to date,
so how can you tell me you ain't pay for no? Go ahead. I'm listening
to listen. You have to. This is a joint effort when we're dating. The tides have turned now since equality is here, and we want to respect you, and we want to have to do this. You can't ask for chivalry in traditional ways when you want modern things to go on. No problem. Those are your kids. You still want to date. You have to accommodate me as well to understand this. And sometimes people say, you got to understand, I'm going to say, I don't have to. I'll just go date somebody with no kids. And I'm only playing devil's advocate. You know what I mean? I'm playing devil's advocate, ladies. When you say, understand that I'm a single mother. Okay, understand this is a single man who has no kids, who has an unlimited amount of resources. He can do what he wants. You want to attract him and do this, you got to be able to, he's going to have a lot more time than you. You're going to have to match his energy. If you're not able to do that, then what should you do?
Okay, for prime example, let's compromise here. Let's compromise. I pay for the babysitter. You cook us dinner or something. There's compromise there. You want to spend time with this woman. You say, hey, she got a fat ass. I can't. You already know. You say you like the woman with the disrespectful ass. She got disrespectful,
jiggly booty.
All of that. Nice body, clean, everything. House clean, everything.
Yeah.
So you tell me you still won't pay for the babysitter?
No, I ain't doing none of that.
Cap.
That's none of my job. I didn't accept being the father yet to your kids.
I found out to be cap. I
didn't accept being the father to your kids yet. Back in the days, listen.
But you paying for the babysitter, the kid ain't gonna be there.
Listen, Ken Dog, you better let him know this is on demand, Hakeem.
You paying for the babysitter, the kid not gonna be there.
It's not my job to pay for kids that I haven't signed up the application yet.
Compromise.
He said, listen, as Hakeem said, if you pay for the babysitter, then you expect something in return.
What you mean? That's what I'm saying. I can't get what he want in return. What he want is to get it in. No.
No, you're right. We're gonna get it in, but this is it. This is the year we not overcompensating, and is the ROI is not equal. We're not gonna be doing more than what we have to do, and unless we know that we're getting the same thing in return. I'm not saying you're not supposed to treat people. I'm not saying you're not supposed to make her feel like a queen. I'm not saying none of that, people. Trust me when I tell you that. You're supposed to look after your queen, make sure she okay, make sure she's straight. But God, by golly.
Okay, prime example. Okay, I can prime example. You meet a girl and the girl will tell you, I do want to spend time with you, but it's just hard. I don't have the money right now to pay for a babysitter. You tell me you're still not gonna.
I'm still not gonna do that. That's too much. I'm doing too much early on. Then I know I'm gonna be required to overcompensate. So when I asked her, I said, take your drawers off now.
She gonna already take her drawers off. That's what she telling.
She might not do that. She might not do that. I'm gonna say, listen, I'm investing in you, baby. I fixed your kid's bike. When he goes out there to play, can I get some nookie?
No, Natasha, we want you outside.
No, we want Tasha. We need you outside, baby.
If you're not outside, you're not gonna meet guys like Hakeem. They outside.
Yeah. He said, "What if you pay for the?" She said, "What if you pay for the babysitter?" And she say, "No about the third base."
Ooh, a woman gonna say no about the third base. No, a woman not gonna say no about the third base. Because you know why? You know why she don't say? Because she want to get it in. That's what she say. Get the babysitter. Get the baby out of here.
And this is the thing that I was trying to explain to Ruthless the other day on Ashton's show, and he was sniping me down. I say, nowadays, if you don't tell a woman, one thing I appreciate about women, they're going to tell you straight up and down if they're not going to do that. If you don't tell her up front what you're looking for or let certain things out on the table, we don't want for women to assume or anything. We need to know that there's an expectation. Hey, I don't mind paying for the babysitter. I don't mind this. Do you see yourself sleeping with me? Or I'm guaranteed to have sex after this. Can I
She want to spend time with you. You don't have to mention the sex. That's why she's telling you to
listen.
The babysitter.
Sex, cooking, or bargaining tools that women are not going to easily just give away. Right now, there's hashtags. Don't do wifely duties as a girlfriend. There's a hashtag like that right now. So men, don't do husband duties as a boyfriend.
And look, Chad say you come off being a simp. I'm like, how am I being a simp?
Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. Getting a babysitter already set the expectation you will spend money. Might be come off as a simp 100%. We ain't doing none of that. You take care of that. You prioritize me. Then you prioritize me enough. Then I can prioritize your kids. Make sure you overwhelmingly drown me with sex. Drown me with cooked meals. Drown me with cutting my toenails. Then I'm going to say, man, Johnny needs some sneakers.
But are you? Y'all missing the point. Getting a babysitter, she can spend time with her.
No. You do that after she's putting up an effort, putting up her fight. You a single man with no kids.
But she putting up a fight. Y'all mentioned it. She said, "Hey, I want to spend time with you. It's just that right now, I just need help." I can't. Come on now. You know we dealt with women in the.
I have dealt with that.
Say in the hood, but I'm using the hood as a prime example. Cause I dealt with women outside the hood who still like it's hard for them to find a babysitter, or it might be a little bit expensive. And if you want to spend time with me, spend what, like $40?
No, listen.
How much a babysitter costs nowadays? I don't know.
Listen, right now for a night, let's say you want it for 8 hours, is $125.
That's not bad.
For the day. Just for that little time. I can go to babysitter.com. I can price it right now.
Not babysitter. I'm talking about a relative. You know, more like they're going to give it to a relative.
Listen,
they're going to go to babysitter.com.
Listen, I'm going to say something that's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but women can agree. You know, as soon as a woman have a baby from a sucker, the family writes them off. When you have a baby from a sucker, because if you had that baby with a dude that was correct, you wouldn't be needing a babysitter. You'll be with the guy. You wouldn't be dating. But once these girls have babies from suckers and they make the bad choice, the family writes them up. Girl, I'm not watching your baby tonight. I'm going out with Johnny.
Hey, he's a running. Shout out to Killer Swag. Hey, no, but Chaz, you gotta understand something. I understand she's interested in you. She'll grab a baby, but some women, they don't have the resource. Because you're a single mother. Come on, you guys are from the hood. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are from the hood that dealt with hood women that have kids. Like, damn, I want to spend time with this woman. I know it's hard for her to get a babysitter because I know she's probably struggling right now. Let me go ahead and give her a babysitter so I can spend time with this woman. How can you did it plenty of time?
Listen,
my homeboys did it plenty of time.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I haven't done that, but I've been a simp, and ever since I started like that, I had them overcompensating. I wasn't even getting. And the ones who I was doing that for, they wasn't drowning me with sex. I'm spending big bread. I'm like, damn, I gotta wait to smash this week. She said, I'm not feeling it today, and I'm like, but I just bought Johnny a bicycle.
See, I was talking about the babysitter. I ain't talking about buying bikes and clothing.
But this is what I'm saying. That's how it starts, though, bro. When you start to show them, he understands me. And let me tell you something. Women would tell you this and flat out. When you a good guy, they don't want to give you sex. When you overcompensate, they say that I tend to don't want to have sex early with a guy who I know I can marry. I'm going to make him wait. It's such an oxymoron. And so if I'm nice to you and I'm good to you and I'm treating you with respect, you don't want to sex me down. They say the bad boys is who you have fun with. Fuck it, I want to be a bad boy today. Bad Boys for Life. The movie coming out soon.
But even though the bad boy was still paid though. They're paid though.
Certain bad boys.
They were paid. They're like, oh, you need a couple of dollars, you need a babysitter, here you go.
Bye. Yeah. Certain bad boys. But we talking about the bad boys who eating the kids' Fruit Loops at night. After he done smashed, he say, listen, some of these guys, after he done laid her down, stretch those legs back, he going to look in the refrigerator. He say, shit, ain't nothing here to eat. Let me make he start drinking the Capri Suns, and then he see that peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the lunch next day. Man, I'm about to eat this. She'll just have to fix this on her own. You say,
go ahead, Joe. Don't hurt him.
A good guy gets walked all over, but a real man who wants to set standards for them to know. I like you say that, Joe. Don't hurt him. I'm gonna end it with this. Joe, don't hurt him. This is why we need to get married and not date all the time. That's Ron's statement. He said we need to marry. The habitual dating does not work, and this is a lesson for you women. Marry before you carry, but make sure that person's going to do right by you, and honestly understand that you have to get married. We cannot prioritize having kids before marriage. We won't even be having these conversations in single mother dating. That's one of the most Googled topic on YouTube, single mother dating. Single mother problems with dating. Single mother with kids, single mother with this. Why should it be there? You know what I mean? So
because it's an issue. It's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Because they remember at the end of the day, they're still trying to find love. They're still trying to find a balance. Okay, how should we date in today's modern time? That's why they're having a lot of issues. I was saying, sometimes if I find a single mother and she have qualities to her, I don't mind paying for it. I promise you. And I want to spend time with her, not just for that sex part. I think guys focus too much on the sex part, but you just want to spend time with her because she sometimes you can be goofy, or you could just have a dope conversation with her. You're like, okay, F it, I just pay for the babysitter. I want to see you this weekend. Nah, I ain't got no babysitter. Okay, go find one and I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. I want to spend time with you.
So I like that you say that, and I'm gonna tell you this, and you're 100% right. But for a lot of people who value their time, who's actively dating, who's seriously about this, they're going to say that. Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah, like why high say. Yeah. Is it worth the squeeze? And most of the guys would take that risk, especially if she bad. How can she bad and she got a nice body? Oh, hell yeah. I guarantee you. Even the guys in the chat that's going against me, they'll be like, yeah. They'll in the back, they'll be like, yeah, I'm doing it. Because I know chances are I'm going to try to get it in.
No, you're 100% right. But I also think that, we need to be very careful and need to be very intentional about dating and who we want to date and what it is and trying to get that and make sure we get the best possible results. You feel me? And listen, I hurt for women with kids. I hurt for them a lot of times because they put them in a very peculiar situation to date and trying to make people to understand their situation. Not a lot of people don't. Not a lot of people are going to want, especially if you want to mirror what your father and mother gave you. Sometimes that's following their footsteps. Not rewarding somebody for bad behavior. And we say, oh, that's not their fault. It's different if you was married. You know what I mean? And this is why sometimes it might be better to date older or get into a relationship when your kids get older, then there's no complications on that.
But moving along. So rich and unemployed. Hakeem actually met this guy. He's actually a cool guy. I met him. He's actually a cool guy. I met him one day. I was talking to him for a few minutes. He interviewed somebody. He was heading back to Atlanta, where he goes. So recently on his podcast, Rich and Unemployed, he was saying how women that's in a relationship should not be posting sexy pictures.
I agree with you 100%.
Let's play that clip. Shout out to Rich.
Fuck you taking sexy ass pics for when you're in a motherfucking relationship. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck you taking a picture in a bikini for, showing your ass off, showing all your titties off? What, you recruiting, bitch? You recruiting for the next nigga? Because as soon as you post them pictures, DMs go crazy. And what, you ignoring all them shits? You ignoring everything. Okay, you just let niggas know like, hey now. It's still, I still got it. So soon as you post or soon you let the world know that you goddamn single, come on now, man, like you playing fucking games. Just imagine if we went to go do the same thing, right? We just posting pictures of our dick prints all motherfucking day. You gonna be like, babe, what the fuck are you doing? You trying to get new bitches? It's the same shit. You posting your ass all day. You posting your titties all day. What the fuck you think is, come on now. If I walk around with gray shorts all day, having my dick print out at the motherfucking gym, on motherfucking Instagrams like, hey, this pics, what the fuck you taking sexy ass pics for?
No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, King. Your thoughts on Rich and Unemployed comment.
Shout outs to Liberated Soul. Our brother from another mother. Shout outs to the women who don't have social media and don't be on the social media.
Natasha. Clean. Yeah. You're not going to find Natasha on social media. It ain't happening.
Shout outs to her. Happening. Listen. That's the most sexiest thing about you, baby. Even though, listen, you all fine, though. Nice, fine, bone structure. You beautiful, pretty white teeth. But the fact that you don't indulge on this thing, you come on here and have fun, but you don't indulge. Woo, child. I'm not dating people who are heavily invested in social media. I can't do it. They pick on me for not posting a lot. I play around on there. I play around for a little bit and then I stop. But I'm not posting who I'm dating. I'm not posting where I'm going out. I'm not posting my nieces and nephews. We having fun. I don't post when I go give food out to the poor. I don't do none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that stuff. But when I see a woman, and then you posting revealing pictures, your buttocks, and then there's an OnlyFans link in there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not judging nobody and this stuff like that. But let's say, for instance, if you on there, I know a lot of women care about their self-image, but you also got to understand men care about their self-image too. And I'm just saying, hey, I'm not saying I wouldn't date nobody who's on social media. I just don't want you to be heavily invested. And you're posting very sexy, revealing pictures. Like, look, Daphne Joy, 50 Cent, she has very revealing pictures on there. Like you got on swimsuits, you know what I mean, stuff like that. She's a beautiful person, but I'm saying like a doctor or a lawyer wouldn't want to marry that. This is why there's like, if you're trying to be in the industry, since I'm not, I couldn't date a woman like that. You know what I mean? I couldn't afford that. I couldn't afford the emotional stress and the spiritual stress watching her post pictures, her goddamn half naked, and niggas is drooling in the comments and they sending heart emojis.
No, but the rich and unemployed comment, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're in a relationship, of course you shouldn't be showing a sexy picture. However, if a woman's with you and she have a sexy picture, like a sexy dress on, and she take a picture with you, I don't have an issue with that. No. But her like doing it solo, like some of these girls do on Instagram. I think Instagram right now is getting totally out of hand. Like, how can like every video is like twerking?
Yep.
Every video is like twerking, and sometimes I'm getting tired of seeing it. I'm like, bruh, like every video is a twerk video, because that's something that Instagram feed into a lot of these women insecurities. So that when they start twerking, they get a comment from man like, oh man, baby, you looking sexy. You know, I don't mind seeing myself here and behind the back, stuff like that. So then you get so she sometimes forgets that, oh, I have a relationship with this guy, and this guy is supposed to be the only guy that's supposed to be validating me. But no, they try to go somewhere else and get it. So a lot of these men today are getting upset because I was like, man, it's literally getting out of hand. And there's a lot of these women, some of them be single, but majority of them do be in relationships. Some of them, Hakeem, to the point they be married.
Yep.
Fact, DJ Tron, he said attention is the currency. Yeah, that's a new currency now. Attention. Yeah. Going viral is a new currency. People don't even care about the money. They just want to go viral.
And it's the crazy thing, like nobody don't even want a simple life anymore.
It's boring.
Boring.
Like Natasha right now is crazy for not having an Instagram. They would call her crazy.
And she's a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Triumph got another one here. He says some women don't care; they need validation, and
that is correct. That's the issue. That's the big time issue. A lot of them need that validation, so they're gonna get whatever they can get it from. And they're not getting it from you; they're gonna get it from somebody on social media.
Joe don't hurt him. Me and you on the same boat. I live under a rock, and it's the best feeling, brothers. Joe don't hurt him. I'm still unaware of a lot of things.
Now, because of us, because we do have a podcast and we on different multiple platforms, we tend to post a lot, but mostly it'll be videos. You won't never see us doing pause on me, no Diddy type pictures.
Yeah.
But we'll do like other things like videos, anything that pertains to video. So that's why we use social media for. Social media is supposed to be used for that. It's supposed to be used to be able to connect with people, but also use it as a business tool. But the stuff they're doing now is totally out of control. The stuff they do on Twitter, Hakeem, bro, it seems like we're looking at Cornhub. Y'all gonna say it's a delay on your end, Hakeem?
No, you're 100% right, and I think that once we start understanding that, yeah,
that's true. That's true. Triumph, you say they pretty much they didn't get home yet, but they'll quickly go on social media.
100%.
Yeah, that's why they're trying to ban. That was a TikTok right now is the worst thing that a lot of people right now they think that TikTok is very addictive. Like people be at work and still be on TikTok. They don't even be focused on their job. That thing is getting crazy. That thing is getting crazy. But moving along. So Fat Joe, he said he got his full support for the Haitian people because I think everybody already know. Shout out to Wyclef. Wyclef was featured on Earn Your Leisure, and he was talking about the situation that's going on with Haiti, the chaos that's going on over there, and he was talking about how a lot of people not supporting them like they should. So I think Fat Joe saw the podcast, and then he had his own personal take when he was talking about the Haitian people. Shout out to Fat Joe. He said he rocked with the Haitian. Let's play that clip of Fat Joe talking about his support with the Haitian people.
right now in my mind is Haiti. And I've been home just watching Haiti. To me, I got a feeling, just a conspiracy, that Haiti doesn't get the help it deserves because it is the first freed black nation. Now, I think they cursed them and said, oh, y'all want to be free? We're going to curse you for life. Now, France, after they left, they came back, they put pressure on Haiti, said, yo, for us to leave, you got to give us $500 million. Instead of money going in infrastructure, going in schools, going in everything, they gave the money back. They gave the money back to France. That's why they kind of in this situation. Then they got a lot of corruption themselves from Boudaye and everything. So you got to understand, my best friend is Haitian. So I've been well versed in Haiti matters, right? But it's just sad that it's right next to Santo Domingo, an hour away in the plane flight, and this shit is happening. The other thing that's bothering me is that the Haitian people themselves that are going through the most problems, they telling people, don't come in here. Haitians themselves are like, we don't want UN, we don't want the United States. I don't know how we're going to help them, but we got to help them. So keep in mind, I want everybody to remember Haiti and remember what they're going through. Put them in your prayers, and let's figure out, Zoe Dollars, how we can help the Haitian people directly. So Zoe Dollars, Wyclef Jean, all the Haitians, let's get together. We got to do some humanitarian food, whatever, for Haiti. I'm in. What's going on right now in my mind is.
And I can't. He did. Shout out to Zoe Dollars. I know you started laughing. You're like, what? Zoe Dollars. Shout out to Zoe Dollars, man.
Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Zoe Dollars. Shout out to Wyclef. Shout outs to Fat Joe.
But the Joey Dollars, that's the one that it didn't sit well with your stomach.
And listen. He's still our brother. Hey, a lot of y'all who don't know, Zoe is a rapper who's from our hood. Hello. Even though we haven't seen him in 20 years, and you know what I mean? He doesn't know we exist. We know he exists.
I'm cool with him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But everything that Fat Joe said is correct. I want to also give a little history lesson. Fat Joe has been coming to Miami since the 80s. I've seen him as a kid coming here at when DJ Raw and Wynwood had the hood stock. If you're from Miami, you know what I'm talking about if you're older. Fat Joe been coming here since the 80s. So he's been around Haitian people a lot. Fat Joe is, first off, let's say, shout outs to the Boricuas, Coqui. Everything he says is 100% true, and we love Fat Joe for that. He's always been a brother who stand with black people, and he stand on business, and he is our brother in arms, and the Boricuas are our brothers in arms, especially since we love dating their women and marrying their women. You know, so it's all love here.
No, I know you was doing your thing. I thought you were.
Yeah,
because I know you saw DJ Triumph comment. That's why I was like, you got quiet. Yeah, but I would say shout out to Fat Joe. Hey, Black Beauty, what's going on? No, but shout out to them guys, because I want to say, Haiti, they're the type of people. Haitians, sorry, they're the type of people where they really don't want help for anybody, because they always thought traditionally. They always been on their own, so they always try to be a people of being on their own and figuring things out for themselves. They don't like people to get involved, because I think they know that when people get involved, they tend to take a lot of resources from Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue. It's just because the people that's coming in trying to say, okay, what we can do for the Haitian people, they're going over there, they're taking resources, and they're leaving the land without fixing anything. Shout out to DB. DB, welcome, sweetheart. So all those things plays a big part. So the Haitian people are very cautious on welcoming certain people into the land. Now you have people like Joey Doll, you have people like Wyclef Jean talking about, okay, I can come in there, I'm gonna try to fix things, but that's not how it goes. You get my point? Because a lot of them say, okay, they're gonna try to fix things, but y'all coming in here saying y'all trying to fix things, but we find out y'all end up coming over there and corrupting the place. My dad tell me that all the time. when my dad, when we talk about Haiti and stuff like that, I be like, you know, how my family members are doing over there on my dad's side. And he always tells me, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. Like, it's not everywhere that's bad, certain places not bad. Like, I came, we saw, like, the other day we was over there in your auntie's crib. She was telling us how Haiti, how it is, and the history of it, how it's very resourceful, people trying to come over there, try to steal from the land. All of those things plays a big part. So that's why I was like, okay, that's why the Haitian people say, yo, we don't want you guys' help. We'll figure it out on our own. Just historically, Haitian people are just strong people. Period.
Basically. Very prideful.
Yes.
Very prideful. And then on top of that, everybody who come help us juice us like a juice bar. We never get none of the money. Yeah.
They never get none of the resources. That's why it's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Since even the days of Bill Clinton. And now people are very cautious of Wyclef because they're like, Wyclef, you've been saying a long time you're going to be there for the Haitian people, but you haven't done anything. So I'm not going to call him a hypocrite. You know, some people feel some type of way about Wyclef, but I think he's waking up and say, okay, what can I do now to help the Haitian people? But, you know, our prayers do go out for him. You know, we have family members over there. Hakeem, you know, you shared a very thoughtful story how you brought a family member over here doing the Biden program.
Over 6. Our family has brought over 6 people here due to the violence. Over 6. And counting. 6 people. The person who's heads our family now, which is the twins' uncle, and their mom and my mom, they get together. We have over 6 people we brought here and in counting. Go ahead.
Yeah, don't say shout out to them. So a lot of people are coming over through the Biden program, and a lot of people are afraid that because Trump coming into office, he's going to change all that. But I told him I don't think so. I think certain people that's going through the right process, I don't think he's sending them back. But it's only people that's coming here through illegally are getting sent back. That's just my opinion, but I'm still doing research on that. So Candace Owens, she pretty much featured on the podcast. She was telling pretty much parents, stop coding your kids. Love is discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play that clip. Not coding, coddling your kids. Sorry, wrong word. Coddling your kids.
From too much love, too much coddling, too much with their hand being held. What's been happening is that they have the wrong idea of what love is. And in my view, love is discipline. Love is discipline. I think it's important because you want people to do well in life. And so the people that are affirming them, like you just said, are setting them down a path of absolute failure. This is why these kids end up, they come out of college, they have a useless degree in gender studies, and they don't even know who to be angry at when they can't get a job. And so they blame the white man, the rich man, the tall man. You know, it's because of racial prejudice. It's because women can't get, it's because literally you have done nothing of value in your life. Nothing and value at all, right? The world lied to you, the teachers lied to you, your mom lied to you, your dad lied to you. So I'm just going to stand up here and be the truth. We're suffering from too much love, too much.
I came your thoughts because I think right now, because you have parents today say they don't want to, they caught in their kids to the aspect of they don't discipline them, they don't whoop them, they don't do anything. They just let kids rap it and free. Your thoughts?
She has a point, but there's also nuances. Where do we coddle black people for the love of Christ? Where do we see that at? Where do we see that at? Most kids in the black community are kicked out at 18. Most girls who get pregnant at a young age have to leave home to go find their own way. What coddling there? You might have certain instances where you see certain people look a blind eye to certain disturbing behaviors. I think we're doing that just the zoo. I think we live in a bunch of delusion and need to be a reality where there's certain nuances about life in America that some people benefit and others people don't. Once we understand that, we know how to move forward. I think that there's not enough coddling and there's not enough love. A lot of us are cold. She's a person who filed a racial lawsuit in Connecticut one year. That's why I'm confused. Like, we don't know her history. Come on, man.
No, but she's speaking on the aspect of, I think, because people even say this generation is the most wildest generation than ever before. You have a lot of children right now attacking their parents. A lot of children today are disrespecting elders. Hakeem, and you know that to be true. You have a lot of people slick at the mouth because the simple fact is they're getting coddled, but they're not getting disciplined what they actually do need.
You're right.
A lot of people don't spank their kid. You'll be surprised. A lot of people today don't spank their kid.
No, and I believe it. A lot of people don't. I agree with
you. Yeah, see, if you agree with them, and I know there's times where you'll be walking in the grocery store and you probably would see a kid speaking back to the parent, you'll be like, oh, doing them there, your mom would slap you or your dad would like punch you in the face. They don't do that no more.
No. It is kind of we are kind of like in a weird space. I think it is a lot worse. This is why I say, like, when times are good, we raise weak children. You know?
DB say discipline doesn't have to come with spanking. I disagree.
We disagree, DB. Sometimes you need it.
I don't know you see Joe Done Heard him comment as well, but go ahead, Hakeem.
You need a good tap. He say Joe Done Heard him says she is coming from a place where she got no love and thinking that to be cold would motivate them, which is wrong. You can show love and teach at the same time. We agree on that because I say there's not enough love. I don't think black people have some time to love their kids at once. We just say, hey, get out there and go work, nigga.
Why I say mom hard on girls. Moms do. They do go hard on the daughter. Yeah. They do.
Yeah.
But DB say her parents didn't discipline her. She never got whooping.
So she never got whooping? So okay, DB, here's the $1 million question. Are you entitled, DB? If you ain't never got no whooping, do you feel like you owed anything? I know more bad kids than get whoopings than not. He said Candace is not working more with black media. She said Candace is working more with black media on purpose. That is a fact.
Yeah, she's with Brandon. She is. She's trying to do black media. Correct.
Black media. But I also want to highlight this, and I think this is another thing that we need to. Fresh Sound says she's referring to the participation award generation. That now I agree. That now, if she's pertaining to that, then we're on something different. I do feel that if you lose, you're supposed to be a loser in stuff, and we should not be rewarding people for bad behavior. She says she's talking about a society that isn't merit-based. I agree with that. We should go back to the days of old. She said, I also didn't get him. Black Beauty, you didn't get him? Was it pretty privilege? Yeah.
How your parents gonna give you privilege Hakeem?
You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering, like, is it pretty privilege that she ain't getting no beating? So she probably
she's the cute one out of the family.
Yeah, so she said she probably say she said we ain't gonna hurt her. That's our shining light.
No, but there's some kids that's just really good kids. They don't get into trouble or anything. They're very well respected, very respectable to their parents and to people around them, so they never get whoopings.
Yeah.
She like, no. That's what I'm saying. Like, privilege. I'm like, no. No, but I think you do need whipping. I still think you need discipline. Now I think you shouldn't whoop your kids for anything. I'm just talking about you get slick out the mouth. You smack them right in the lips. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think that's the issue we have with this generation because you have a lot of people that's out here acting crazy.
No,
a lot of the kids today are acting crazy. Most of them kids that's on the street corner in gangs they need a whooping. They need a beat down.
Facts.
Like they need a Hakeem to go over there and just choke them.
Yeah.
Bring them right back. I'm trying to tell you, bring them right back into reality.
Nigga, we beating everybody ass this year. Like you got to get an ass whooping. Ass whoopings for everybody. You know what I mean?
And not that, but Hakeem, this guy that even I remember it was one guy I was watching on an interview when he was in prison. He said, if my parents would have just whooped me, I think my life would have changed. He said that when he was in prison. I think he said serving a life sentence. He said he never got a whooping. He never got a beating. Never. When he said that, I was like, he said my parents would just whoop me. Cause he said he never got disciplined. He said if my parents would just whoop me, he said I think I would have changed.
That makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
See that DB say whooping. I don't know if you see the DB comment.
He said, I'm gonna read that, but I want to read what DJ Tron says, because this is cool. I seen that video. He said, hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. Talk about it. Delete the not, okay? And it says, whoopings aren't for the only discipline. Those be the baddest kids. DB, whooping it also is a corrective measure too. You know what I mean?
It's a corrective action.
Corrective action. He said most kids would take a whooping over a form of discipline. Man.
Oh, okay. What is the form of discipline? Taking away the video games, go stand in the corner. That thing don't work.
Basically.
Oh, you can't go outside and play with your friends. They're gonna grow up and they're gonna hate you for that.
Basically. They be like, man, he a goof. That would have been their first thing. They're gonna be like, man, he a goof. He ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they're gonna say, man. That man a goofy.
DJ Tron said that's abusive. Like which one? Taking away the video game? Now what they gonna say to them? Like, oh, my mom took away my video game. My mom took away my Xbox. She took away my Game Boy. And I remember kids used to go to teachers about that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of parents started to back off, because now you had teachers and the government getting involved with certain people in the way of how they discipline their kids, quote unquote. So now a lot of parents are very lenient nowadays.
No, you're 100% right. I think that we're at that stage now where it's just one of those things, you know what I mean, where we're noticing that, hey, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like what
Like if you used to get whooping, look how you became.
Oh my God.
Whooping, look at how I became.
Oh, it is what it is. TV shout outs. Salute to you.
Hassan. That's Hassan. Shout out to Hassan.
Hassan, shout outs. Man, let me tell you something. Whoopings wasn't the word. I was getting beat like a rabbit.
But then people would say, but Hakeem, you still was in the streets though.
I still was in the street. But I got in the streets to get pretty girls. The ghetto rubies.
Yeah, but explain that to you. Explain that to the audience, because a lot of people say, wait, Hakeem, you got whooping, but you still end up in the street. What happened there?
Because that was of my own volition though. I think that you are an individual, you do make your own individual decisions, but I think that the discipline is like certain people who have discipline might make mistakes in this and this. So I've had maybe one major issue, but every time I've been even keeled. I went to college, I graduated, I read, I write, and stuff like that. That's all through discipline. You know what I'm saying? And when my dad and them tried to all teach me read, but I think that at a certain point you're gonna make your own decisions. And when you make it, you do that. But good discipline, everybody we're gonna have a mess up situation, even if you're a disciplined person, because life is like that. Things happen and you learn from things. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's fact. Me, I got one man. My dad used to. He didn't play. My dad and my mom didn't play. So from there, I learned. Okay, you can't be this way. That's why I act the way I do on certain times. You know, I would say, it works. Now, does it work all the time? I'm gonna be honest with you, no, because there's some people like, that have stories. They got whoopings and they end up being the worst people in society.
100%.
So, but to me, I think there's a balance to everything. I think when you have that right balance, and I think you're gonna find something beautiful out of it. And I think that's the problem we have in today's society. there is no balance. So people are still trying to find what actually works. And to me, parents have their own way. They're pretty much their own way on how they want to raise their kids. And I don't think nobody should get involved. No teachers, no government, nobody. Raise your kids how you want to raise your kids. But at the same time, people still want to see what works. So that's why a lot of people today, they get on parenting books on how to discipline their kids. They get parenting books on how they love the kids. Some people don't even know how to love their kids correctly.
That's a fact. I think that a lot of it too is like a lot of it is nuances. You know what I mean?
But let me ask DB a question though, because DB, what happens you meet a guy? I don't know you're in a relationship or not. Let's say if you currently are in a relationship, let's say if your man want to whoop your kid, how will you handle that situation? I just want to know from someone that's a woman because she don't believe in whooping her kids. But I say, why meet a guy that believes in whooping his kids? How would that relationship work?
That's a good question.
Because Hakeem, you believe in whooping. Look, you too, Hakeem. Let's say you meet a woman. Oh, she said she'll stop dating him.
Listen, I gotta beat them kids.
And you meet a woman that say you can't. You say you won't compromise. You would say no.
I'm investing in your children. They my kids now. They belong to me now. If they eating my food, they in my house.
No, but they say she's not a single mother. Like y'all trying to have a kid together.
No. I gotta be able to beat them kids. I'm gonna give the same type of structure beatings my dad gave me. On-demand beatings. What DB say?
Black Beauty say you're not touching my child.
Black Beauty. I gotta beat the kids. I gotta give corrective action, corrective discipline. If I'm investing in your baby, first off, let's get something straight. We get together, and your kid last name changing the minds. If they in my house and I'm paying, and they eating the pizza and drinking the milk and eating the chocolate chip cookies, their last name is Shabazz. I don't care if the daddy's involved. Their last name is Shabazz.
DB say multiple studies say whoopings ain't effective.
Hey, that's for them folks. I come from the islands. Whippings have produced the best citizens in America.
I don't know. You really do look up to these studies because you like, women aren't effective. So if we go and I'm gonna do research on that. Actually, I'm gonna actually do research on that. She said it's a trauma response.
It's not a trauma response. Then I'm wondering, was my dad in trauma when he was backhanding me?
Okay, Hakeem, because you've been in a very diverse place because you travel a lot.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say in Boston, when you see white family, do they whoop their kids or no?
No, I haven't seen white families whoop. I've never seen a white family whoop their kid.
Stephanie Watkins say yes, it is trauma.
It is trauma. So Stephanie Watkins, you don't believe in corrective beatings? You don't believe in corrective beatings? What's good?
Yeah, they say you don't believe in corrective beatings. You say no. Trauma. But I'm DB and Stephanie Watkins. I'm actually gonna do research on that. I really want to do research on that. I find that to be very interesting on the whooping, because they say that's something Black people. Very interesting. That thing got me chilling. I'm driving. I can't text as fast as I could, but
hey, Queen, we want you to be safe because I need to be at that wedding. Don't just listen. I know, just listen. We need you to be safe, Queen.
But yeah, there's many forms of discipline. I would say we talked about some of the form of discipline, but whooping, I say, it doesn't work.
Whoopings does work, man. I just think that it's just all about how we do it. You feel me?
Okay, then then they always talk about it because people always bring up the scripture about sparing the rod. What do they mean by that? Go ahead.
Okay,
if people use that a lot.
Yeah. Listen, I want to preface this and say this. A lot of the stuff we talking about has been here before we was even born. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So let's look that up, because when I look at it, I can give you my own interpretation. When there's no discipline, you're going to have complete anarchy. When you spare the rod, you don't spare the child. The child is going to freely, when he starts thinking, he's going to start making their own decisions. When they start making decisions, some of them are not right. So because they might think they're doing is right, so you need to correct them. That's what the rod is there for. But if you don't do it, you put yourself in a disposition where we got a lot of these gangbangers out here. You feel me? You know what I mean? I'm wondering, did they mom and dad spare the child? Like some of them needed it, some of them needed a good backhand.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them needed a good uppercut.
Yeah. Like a good dude, kid. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, there's some people that have been in a situation where they're like, my parents used to beat me so much to the point that it seemed like abuse. They tend to grow up and start hating the world.
Now that's a little bit different. Now I do agree though. Somebody take them ass whoopings to another level, then we need to really think on the person who's giving the ass whooping mental health. I'm not talking about. Listen, I'm not talking about beating my kid to a bloody pulp. I'm not doing that. Listen, I got a nephew here. I got nephews. I got nieces. I've corrected them, and we're not. I'm not giving you I'm just doing the sound effects for show. You know what I mean?
Not raw you as a dad.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But I am doing a little pushing. I'm grabbing you up.
Those are needed.
Yeah, I'm grabbing you up. I'm like this. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean?
What you gonna do? You gonna hit me, little man?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, you think you better than me? I am doing that. Then after we do that, I rough you up a little bit. I say, you want to go get a burger?
Ice cream?
Yeah.
They be like, I give you something else. Hey, I give you something else. But I do want to. You know what? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to find an author that pretty much that talk about like being a kid. Probably have them come on the show and see like, I'm gonna try to do that because I think that's something we need to know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think women's okay. I can't think a woman okay, but there's a lot of people in the chat disagree. They say no.
Yeah,
you shouldn't whoop your kids.
Man, listen, you gotta beat them, man. Because if you don't, they're gonna start thinking what they're doing is right. Like a lot of these young boys out here with the blick.
But they say it's a different form of discipline. So I want to know what you guys mean by like what is some of the form of discipline? Not taking away the video game, not putting them on the corner. Like what is like discipline for you guys that disagree in the chat? You know. But uppercut your kids, I don't think that's good. I think you should like you start talking slick, like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, like because you know some of your kids might get a little frog, and they say they might want to beat you down. They're like, come on, let's go, let's go. You know what I mean? And you might say, you want some of this, little man? You want some of this? You know what I'm saying? So you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You say what?
Punishment. Taking things away, talking to them, figuring out what's the problem, etc.
You say?
No, DB, you don't see it? So that's a different one. Yeah, go ahead.
We need tyrants. I'm going to let you be the good person. I'll be the bad guy. He don't got to like me. I don't got to be his friend. I'm his supreme commander. You know what I mean?
They say, DB say talking to him. Okay, why haven't you talking to him? Say, I don't want to listen. I don't care what you say.
He said, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. I say, you live in my house. You're going to follow my rules. If you want, let's go in that backyard and tussle for a little minute. You'd be surprised how talking, taking the cell phone where we get them together. Nah, that don't work. Not these kids.
Not these kids. Because they were like, oh, you took my cell phone away? No problem. They go to school the next day. One of them kids got a cell phone. They're going to be right on it.
Basically. Not these ones. They're not playing. They're not playing.
No, I totally understand talking to your kids. I think those are really, really good. But taking the phone away, the video games away, that shit do not work. I'm just being honest.
No.
I'm being honest. Because I remember one time my dad took the video game away. I said, okay, cool. What happened? I went to my homeboy's house, playing video game. You get what I'm saying? But then when he laid the smack down, then I realized, okay, I'm out of line now.
Man, you better talk to him.
But
he said, but this behavior don't come out of nowhere. No kid wakes up one day and wants to fight their parent. You never know. These kids come with their own thing. That's why when you got a strong man around and he's a tyrant, you know what I'm saying? And he lays down. Y'all go watch Fences. We need a Fences type that without the cheating.
No, DB. I'm saying it's a balance to everything. I think you should have the way that, and you should also have the women as well. Not the women like you being abusive, like leaving marks. Because there's some people that go too far. They go outside and get the Twitch. They use that and leaving marks on kids and getting the extension cord. All that is getting crazy. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like you talk slick, I'm gonna smack you. Because you know you smack somebody, you don't get bruised. I'm gonna smack you, like tap you, like, hey, don't do that. Now if you're a boy and you like big, like 15, 16, then me and you gonna go in the boxing ring. We just gonna have to fight it out. Like I'm like, yo, let's go, like one-on-one. You get what I'm saying? Like that's different.
That's a fact.
Yeah, fact, fresh sound. A lot of kids are getting bullied in school.
Yeah.
So DB, I don't know, to be honest. You just gotta find out what works better for you. I'm not going by no research thing on everything, because sometimes they be saying stuff and that shit don't be working. So I'm just being honest.
It don't.
But moving along, final topic of the day, Hakeem. So Winter Blanco, I think Jordan, we were talking about her too. I wanted to bring her up because she was reaching feature on the podcast. What she was talking about, she allegedly was assaulted by Trey Songz in 2018. I think Jordan mentioned her one time, but now she actually came out and actually spoke about the Trey Songz allegation. So, of course, all these alleged. So, that I'm saying, you see how they're able to talk about Trey Songz freely? Why they ain't do that to Pete?
Yeah.
Play the clip. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a commentary about this.
Trey Songz,
yeah,
Trey Songz, yes.
Trigger.
Trey Songz for years, and he never did anything to me either. And then one day he did, and he put his hands on me, and I never talked about it. This is the first time I've ever talked about this publicly. I really don't give a fuck anymore. He put his hands on me, scared the fuck out of me, and I never said anything. I never went to the police. I never answered the lawyers' calls when they was calling. I never tried to get some money out of it, because at the time it was girls settling for $100,000, $200,000, and I never did it. In 2020, when that girl came out saying that he raped her, I had her lawyer reach out to me and was like, we're getting this stuff together and we want you to be a part of it. And I was like, I can't be a part of it. But now kind of where I am in my life is I'm tired of letting abusers get away with so much shit. It's old as
When did that happen?
2018.
2018.
2018. I never talked about it. And I remember I was not ever going to talk about it because I was still trying to do music.
Yeah.
And I was just I don't want this to affect my career.
Yeah. Which a lot of women have to deal with. And even when we've seen the documentary, it's just I don't want speaking out about this to affect my career negatively, which is very unfair. And that's what they use as a scare tactic.
I mean, I had TMZ calling my manager because and trying to talk to me and trying to have conversations with me. And I was like, no, I will not. I will not.
How did people find out about how did anyone
I don't really know how they found out exactly, but I was with a group of friends when it happened. They didn't see it happen, but I had went and got in the car with them after, and I was I had marks on my neck and scratches on my neck. All my nails were broken. My hands were bleeding. My knees were scraped up and shit. So they had seen everything. And obviously I told the girls what just happened in that moment. And, I just chose to never say anything. But the next day after it happened, he tried to text me and gaslight me and was like, oh, I don't know what you think happened. Like, you were drunk and you hit me. I literally have the screenshots of the text right here because I was just thinking about it before we sat down, which is why I'm even talking about it. And I have the text and I was like, you are not going to like trick me and play with my mind. I know what you did to me and you're not going to convince me otherwise. Keep in mind, this is at the point after I did Bad Girls Club. I knew my word had no weight because I'm on a TV show fighting. I'm looking like a violent person. So it's like that also gives people a way to twist it and say, oh, she's always getting into shit. She's crazy. Everybody knows she crazy. And that, takes away your experience when you have this bad rep for being like a crazy bitch, basically. So I'm friends with Trey Songz for years and he never did anything to me either. And then
that's it, Hakeem. Yeah, but that's wild. But look, I was saying, I ain't been in sex. I like Trey Songz. I don't have an issue with him. I never met the brother. But at the same time, why they ain't do that like they do? See, they come out about Trey Songz. Why they was afraid to do that about P. Diddy? But go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on that? Go ahead.
So here's what I have the issue with this. You feel me? And ladies, we want to support y'all. We know, and this is why it's hard for a lot of men to be abusing. Forego your career, forego and do this for the movement. Let's start putting some of these guys in jail. If they putting your hands on you, so we, the men who stand on business and say, okay, I'm standing on business with her. We don't know this is going on because you're not going to say nothing. Yeah, your career might be jeopardized. And I might kind of believed her or something like that. But since it's like 2018, now I believe the girls who went and said something and they got cut a check. They was abused because they went all the way. So we got to respect them and say, hey, let's try to salvage their career. But if you ain't say nothing, you want to say this on the platform, baby, we don't got time for that today. I got time for people who's cutting the check. When Cassie went and she took it all the way and said, I'm filing this lawsuit, I said, okay. And she said she got evidence and documents. We wasn't questioning nothing. Am I wrong?
No.
And we still ain't questioning nothing. We say, yeah, Cassie got abused. She went all the way. Let's try to get her career back. Other than that, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight on listening to that. If you ain't pressing charges, if you not pointing fingers and getting the police involved, we don't want to talk about this no more. I don't want to be very vindictive because now we're talking about, hey, let's get these guys in jail. I want to support you. Let's start putting these guys locked up. Let's start taking these guys record deals. Let's do this. Forget, yeah, you might lose your career. That's the thing you do for the movement of women. If you're being abused, think about your daughters who coming up under you. Yes, sacrifice your career. Sacrifice your modeling contract. Sacrifice that record deal. Sacrifice working on that television show. God ain't want you there. Your respect means more than anything than money. That's the problem. Women who are not enticed by money and fame and success, oh, I want to do this, they're going to sacrifice that. And those are the ones I'm standing behind. Man, she said, yeah, he touched me. And she went to the police. Can't say nothing. Fellas, she went to the police. We're going to have to get him up out of here. That's my team.
No, but the thing I don't understand is because, like you say, this allegation happened years ago. And I'm like, okay, why not try to press charges? But she was afraid that she might lose her career. She was afraid that she might get picked on. She was afraid. It's all this afraid. All this hearing afraid. So I'm like, okay, you coming out now? Why? Because a lot of women feel like today they are more safer to come out than actually back then. Because a lot of these guys, remember back then, some of these men were very powerful. Trey Songz back then was very powerful. And as remember, he's a new artist. He's hot. Every song he drops is a #1 single. He's making millions of dollars. So a lot of these women say, oh, I don't know who he has connection with. He might have connection with some of these gang members. He might have connection with some of these high powerful people in the industry. So they were like, I want to make it. I want to do what I got to do to survive out here. Bet. But Hakeem, you also make a good point when it comes to the aspect of the movement. To me, if you're onto something that's very strong, go in 110% and be and know that at the end of the day you're gonna lose deals, but you get your respect. And these women that's coming out now, some of them I can't be honest with. Some of them I question that.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, he did this to me, do that to me. Okay, how do I know you ain't do that in the moment of passion? Because you know when you get it in, sometimes the woman starts scratching you, the man start doing crazy things.
Yeah.
Exactly. We know how we all grown here. We know how sex goes.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why I say sometimes some of these women I just question them. I question them because Trey Songz, they say he would go to parties and women would be lined up. I came to be with him.
Yep.
So you talking about all them girls he did something alleged to? Come on now, like we got to put the 2 and 2 together.
Come on, man. Let's stop playing with us, man.
No, but Keke Palmer did come out about Trey Songz years ago.
She did.
Nobody believed her.
Nobody believed her. But go to the police so it could be stamped.
But if it's too late, how can you go to the police? It happened years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Don't wait 2 years because we live in a place that people don't believe people. He said men are socially unaware. We are socially unaware. I'm agreeing with you. DB, I'm agreeing with you. We are socially unaware. It had to go through experiences to understand. Yeah, he might have put her hands on her. But when I see a woman go all the way, I say, okay, I got to put the engine behind it. But when we're waiting it, and then also remember too, it also don't help that a lot of men are getting falsely accused. So you got that going where men say, man, maybe she playing games. So if she go and she fight it, and we see that she loses everything behind that, and she stamp it and she got proof. I said, come on, he can't come over here. I know barbers, when they hear something about a dude and there's videotape and stuff at the barbershop I go to, you're not allowed to come back. I seen that happen myself. When they say men don't take accountability, we just not about exposing people in public.
Facts, DJ Charm, there's two sides of every story. On facts, no change. She did say at the end, he said he hit me. End of story.
You see? That's it. No, I say, hey, go to the police. Get evidence. Because we got so many things battling this. So we can try to believe you. But if you put your hands on women and you go all the way and it's stamped, now he can't come back over here.
And then, but who to say she didn't hit him first?
That's another thing.
Story. There's no videotape.
There's no videotape. There's no videotape.
P. Diddy situation, there is videotape. That's why. Mm-hmm. With hers, there is no videotape. They have sleazy motels, or they have motels. Who knows where they be at? You can't believe every woman's story. I'm just being honest. But hers, I'm being honest, I kind of do believe it because too many girls are saying the same thing, Hakeem. Like, it's too many girls saying the same exact thing. That's the only issue with Trey Songz.
Now, that's a different story. Yeah, Trey been very naughty out here.
Very naughty. Especially in Miami. Naughty. I'm like, Miami, he be going crazy in Miami.
Yeah, very naughty. I don't know if he's suffering from something. I think he you know what I mean? We need to holler at him.
No, but you know what I heard Hakeem, they were saying, this is what I've been hearing saying. They say the same thing with P. Diddy. A lot of these men had too much sex to the point that sex starting to get boring.
Yeah.
They had to do things to spice it up. Like, it gets boring to them. They had too much sex. Especially for him. Remember, he had a song, I Invented Sex. So,
yeah,
it's too much of it.
Yeah. What did I tell you the other day? I said, for men or women, if you sleeping with multiple people, it's going to be hard for you to pair bond.
Yeah, you did say that. Correct.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for you to get busy.
Fast Urban Noise, they have been saying that about Trey Songz for a very long time. They have, and it's a similar type story. That was like, it's the same 2018. It's the same story like the 2022 story. It's the same exact story. So I was like, I think he did do it because every girl's story is the same. To me, it's crazy. I was like, I understand every girl's story is different, but it's the same type of story. Like at the end, he hits me, he spit on me, he pee in my face or something like that, and then he'll be like, "What?" But that's Trey.
Yeah.
And you notice he haven't been speaking about it either. So I think his lawyer is telling him, "Hey, you better keep quiet. Keep quiet." That being said, guys, it's about that time. Hakeem, it's about that time. It's about that time. You actually know it is Good Friday. So, guys, please make sure on your way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. First time, it is crazy. Trey Songz is crazy. Shout out to Jordan. Jordan, even though he's on his vacation, he still come by, show us some love, show us some support, and also he still come in and drop us some topics. Jordan never stops, brother. Never stop. Shout out to him for always coming in, doing what he do best, dropping us in with the topic. Shout out to Ashton. It is a great show. Ashton, I know you're about to get ready to go live, so guys, make sure y'all go over there to the Ashton show. He be having some dope. He be having me laughing. I ain't gonna lie. I be laughing in my sleep. Paul, no Diddy. I just be laughing. He's just funny. But like always, shout out to Joe No Hurt Him, who always coming through, hitting them with the uppercut. Shout out to Ashton Williams, who's about to go live pretty soon. So shout out to him. Shout out to Fresh Sound, Urban Noise, WDB, DJ Triumph is in the building. 2 days in a row. I came 2 days in a row. He's in the building.
I'm trying to tell you.
He's a very busy guy, busy man, guys. I've always said 2 days in a row. Very busy. So he comes in. You know, we were like, whoa! Shout out to No Shade School, what was coming through, holding us down. Shout out to Black Beauty was in the building.
Black Beauty, Pretty Privilege.
Shout out to Hassan. Hassan was in the building from Shiesty Avengers. Shout out to him coming through, showing us some love, showing us some support. I ain't forget about you this time, Killer Swag. Shout out to Killer Swag, who's also in the building. You'll be watching us in the cloud. Shout out to Stephanie Watkins, who was driving home. She's like, wait a minute.
The Queen.
I had to come back. The Queen coming through in the building. Oh, I'm going to tell you, Hakeem, you know, it was this Liz. She was upset at us, too, because she was like, how come y'all didn't send me the link to that episode when Stephanie Watkins was here? I said, it was a closed panel.
Who?
It was this Liz.
Oh, it was, yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We got to bring Stephanie back.
We got to
bring Irresistible back. So
that's going to be a good show.
Yeah, that is going to be a show. Shout out to Natasha Vincent, who is a mother in the chat, who always holding us down each and every day.
We can't. Listen, I can't live without him, man.
Shout out to Ken Dog. Shout out to shout out to Mr. Muhammad, because you know it's still Ramadan. When is Ramadan over? This Sunday?
I'm not sure. Hey Google.
How you forget it?
When is Ramadan over? You know, I haven't. I'm slipping, man. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on.
In the United States of America, Ramadan started on Sunday evening, March 10th, and will end on Tuesday evening, April 9th.
Overnight. So, okay.
Hassan could have answered that for us, too. He could have let us know.
Yeah. Hassan could have. Oh, yeah, I forgot he's Muslim, too. I forgot about that. He's Muslim, too. Shout out to Ken Doll, who also was in the building. Shout out to those that watch on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Kick. Pretty soon we're going to be on Rumble, and also we're going to be on TikTok.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Sherry Bryan, Bobby Bryan. You know it's the weekend. It's Good Friday. A lot of people are at church. You know, people are having Good Friday. You know how it is. On April 9th. DJ Charlie even put in the chat. April 9th. But, you know, shout out to you guys that always coming through, showing us some love and showing us support. Also, guys, it's very important to go to KL Culture Radio Community tab. In the community tab, there's a KL Culture Radio t-shirt. As you can see, there's a KL Culture Radio beanie. The KL Culture Radio hats. Look, I got it. Fresh out of the mail. Look, I got all three, baby.
Oh, man. Killing
1, 2, 3. Killing them in the game. This one is actually, it just came in the mail. So I'm going to just open it right now while we're on the live. But as you can see, this one's actually different, though.
Yeah.
You can see it.
I like that. I'm about to get
You're over the trucker? Yeah, this one is like, this literally came in the mail. Ken Dog got his coming too. But like, yeah, you see, so this is the one you were talking about, the trucker one.
Yeah.
This one is like the regular, but this one right here, so I have two, and also the beanie. I love the beanie. To be honest, I love the beanie because I'll be in New York, so that's gonna be really dope. And also the KL Culture Radio coffee mug, it is clean. The KL Culture Radio coffee mug, you see, we got it here. And also Prince King, 2 of his books. I'm making this guy rich, guys. Rich Game is in the building.
They're spending too much money. I'm gonna have to stop them. You know what I mean? We got to stop them.
Yeah, because I'm getting more hats. I'm being honest. I'm getting more hats, all different colors. Because I like red, blue. I'm getting all those. So, but yeah. But the trucker, I ain't gonna lie, Hakeem. This one look clean though. This one is clean. This one is literally. I like how you did it. The CCR. That's really dope. So yeah, yo guys, make sure y'all grab, support the platform. Also support the brother, his author, man. He you know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. We're gonna actually interview the author when he comes back. Jordan when he comes back. We're gonna interview the co-author for this book. Because this actually came out like 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
You know, so guys, get your copy, support the platform, support Hakeem, man. He doing God's work. I already told him that. We talk about it all the time in the back. Yeah. Fast DJ trying rich game, you know, we don't stop. We try to make people rich out here. But like always, guys, enjoy your Good Friday, enjoy your Easters, Resurrection Sunday for you guys that's into Christianity, and for you guys that's doing Ramadan, same thing. Have a blessed weekend. Enjoy yourself. Have chaos on us, like always. Thank you for tuning to Chaos Culture Radio and Fresh Sound. You got to get the cap, bro. This young, hey.